Like it's always darkest before dawn, like it's always darkest before dawn. And just when like the caterpillar thought the world was over, it became a butterfly. But we have a but the thing is, it's like we don't know because we're in it and we're creating it as we're in it. So it's like we have a say in how this turns out. And that's why it's so important that you guys all showed up and that we keep doing this to remind ourselves, and to know that we're not alone in this. Um, and to take whatever the smallest thing. And this is the other thing that I was saying last time, and that I think I've said many times here, but I think it bears repeating because it's like the smallest thing that we do. So, like the smallest gesture of kindness that we give to ourselves or to someone like a stranger or smiling. I'm telling you, I don't know if some of you got on my Instagram. This was like a couple of weeks ago. There was like a moment. It was like when all the fire stuff was happening, and I was just walking on the street. And I generally try to like smile at strangers, like on the sidewalk, if eye contact is made, because I'm like, because it's like kind of weird. Like you're just two people. It's like just acknowledge each other, And it's always so lovely when like it's like a secret, like it's like two people that are like you don't know them and you're never just going to see them again, but you just lock eyes and you just kind of like smile. And it's the most beautiful, oh, it makes me like want to cry. Like it's the most beautiful thing when it happens. And because it's just like it's like a little sign, like, yeah, I'm awake, I'm paying attention, I see you, I'm not checked out, you know? And just a smile, like does so much. And when two people do that, I think there's something that's really special about that, especially if you're a stranger. So like, or anything that like if you finally break through something that you've been working on, like an issue that you've been dealing with, or like, you have like forgive something or you forgive yourself or forgive someone, like that energy goes into the quantum soup. So other people are affected by your own work on a quantum level, not just like, okay, now you're better, now you're going to be more online, now you're going to be able to like give more talents, or if you have more compassion, yes, they're going to benefit on that level. But then also on the quantum level, the more of us that create healing and compassion, especially towards ourselves, and find peace, right? I mean, all the cliches like peace begins with me. So it's like if you create that peace within yourself, if you're centered, and then you bring that energy into a room. Think about like, people who, when they walk into a room, it's either chaos or it's like peace. I mean, there's most people are sort of in between, but just think about I used to say this at my talks like a gazillion years ago. Think about like, when you've had like, if you're in love, or like if you just come back from like a vacation, or someone that comes up, it's like their energy is like so different, right? It's like so relaxed and nothing bothers them, right? And like that permeates, that'll and then on the conversely, if someone is really pissed off or really stressed out and they come in and they bring that energy with them, they're gonna taint, we're contagious beings. So think about it. So yeah, so on that level, that's like on a in-person level, but then that the same thing, it's like there's another level that's happening that so yeah, so I think these talks are just all about reminding us how much power we have in the ways that we don't realize, and also to have the faith that we know, like we were built for these times, like we came here for this, there's no accident. So we must have the wherewithal, we must have it within us. We might have to dig deep for it, but that's the time. I think another thing that